We're asked to solve exactly x squared plus 6x plus 10 equals 0, which we could do either by using the quadratic formula or by completing the square. I'm going to use the formula. So we know the formula is x is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a, which refers to the general quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here we can identify a is equal to 1, that's the coefficient of x squared, b is equal to 6, c is equal to 10. So we get that x is negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 take away 4 times 1 times 10, all divided by 2 times 1, which is 2. So that's going to be negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 take away 40, which is negative 4, all divided by 2. So that's negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 4, square root of negative 1, just using our knowledge of surds, over 2. So that's going to be negative 6 plus or minus 2i, since I is the square root of negative 1, divided by 2, which is negative 3 plus or minus I. So we can see that we get roots which are complex. And that's because if you actually draw that quadratic, it never crosses the x-axis. So there's no real roots, but we've got complex roots. Just for noting a bit later, negative 3 plus I and negative 3 take away I are known as complex conjugates. With a conjugate you have the same real part, but the sign differs in the imaginary part. There'll be a lot more on that later on.